The danger of fried food. How dangerous is fried food eating on a daily basis or even like 1 to 3 times a week? Well, let's break it down. What is fried food? Fried food is nothing else than old, greasy trans fat that has zero nutritional value for your body. So once it enters your digestive system through the mouth, it goes down the esophagus, down to the stomach, then the bile is supposed to break down all those fats and further pushes it down to the small intestines, and that's where most of the absorption is taking place. But because it has zero nutritional value, the body, it pushes that greasy oil right to the large intestines, the colon, where it becomes waste material and it's supposed to get excreted. The problem is that greasy layer gets stuck on the inside, on the wall of the large intestines, and it blocks the absorption. And after time, if you eat a lot of fried food, that can get thicker and thicker, and that inhibits the absorption of nutrients, because the colon, which is basically the last stage before it gets pooped out, that's where some of the most important absorption is taking place, like getting out the water and the salt and some of the vitamins and minerals. Now, when the water cannot get absorbed and it stays liquefied, that means you're gonna have diarrhea, and probably chronic diarrhea. But here I made a long list of what can happen when you have malabsorption. If the body cannot absorb the nutrients you eat, and even if you eat healthy, it doesn't really matter. Once you have the greasy layer, it blocks the absorption and the body cannot get any nutrients to function. And that's exactly where the problems occur. Now let's look at the list and see what can happen. We have a poor bowel movement. So if you have 3 meals a day, you should use the bathroom 3 times for each meal. Most people don't, I know, but that is actually how a healthy digestive system should work. When you have a dog, what's your dog? You feed your dog 3 times a day, it poops 3 times a day. But we humans, we're already so messed up. Most people don't even, poop every day. And that's a huge problem, trust me. Then we have undigested food and stool. That is serious, okay? When you see undigested food in your stool, except corn, I know we're all having a hard time absorbing corn, but anything but corn, please contact a nutritionist, or you can contact me, because that is a serious problem. When the body cannot break down the food and it comes out the way you ate it. Then feeling better when not eating. Yeah, I had that, to be honest. I actually felt better by not eating, and every time I was eating, I started getting bloated and full, and I had to unbutton my pants. That is also a sign of malabsorption. Then poor sleep. Poor sleep also falls under the category, even though if you can sleep 6 to 8 hours, if you wake up in the morning and you're still tired, like you still fatigue every single day, even though you have like 6 to 8 hours, well, that is also a problem. That's also because the body doesn't get, all the nutrient it needs. Then we have depression, anxiety, mood swing, foggy memory, frequent burping, lots of gas and bloating. I was there, every time I ate a meal, I got bloated and gassy right away after like 10 minutes ingesting my food. And at that time, I didn't really pay attention that there's something wrong with my digestive system. And I had to, fix it, which I will tell you in another video, because otherwise it takes too long. But those are the most common problems for malabsorption. Getting bloated, gassy, and burping. Then we have increased heart rate after eating. Pay attention, after you finish a meal, if you feel like you're out of breath, like you just ran around the block, that is a problem, because that means the heart is, working so hard just to break down the food because it can absorb it. Then we have coated tongue. Pay attention to that. The tongue tells you, it's like the window to your health. You can actually see if there's something wrong with the kidney or if your liver, but also when it's coated with a white layer, that is also because of the problem here. And then we have acne, migraines, asthma, allergies, any kind of autoimmune disease, and also inflammation. And inflammation is a huge topic, and it's a huge problem because about 95% of Americans have some kind of inflammation. There's different levels of inflammation. Obviously, we all have it to a certain degree, but there could be like from joint pain, knee pain, like all the aching throughout your body. That is inflammation, and that can occur because of malabsorption. It's so important that the body is able to absorb all the nutrients, because the body needs all the nutrients and minerals and vitamins, to function. And if the body can get all those nutrients to function, then that will cause many issues. I just named a few, but there's way more. So please keep in mind, it is not recommended to eat fried food. It's probably the worst you can do. And just to give you an idea how bad fried food is, if I will have the option to eat fried food or smoke two cigarettes, I actually would smoke 2 cigarettes. That's how bad it is. And I don't smoke. So, because when I smoke cigarettes, sure, it's not gonna kill me, but that greasy food on the long run is gonna kill you. Thank you for watching, and I hope it was helpful. Any questions, contact me.